You were talking about about Baal Sulam. You've listed a few people, and you said that each was good in his own field, Rambam and other Kabbalists. But you said that Baal Sulam is universal, that his language is, yes, he is universal indeed. He delivered to us the Kabbalah in scientific, general style, using such a universal language which connects an old approach, biblical approach, and scientific, and psychological, and Kabbalistic approaches. It's all interrelated for him. He made staggering discoveries, simply staggering. I don't stop to be amazed how he flipped everything upside down, how he simply took and revealed everything. Before him it was all locked, and everyone circled around and couldn't figure out how to express it. They sniffed, tasted, tried to listen to it, and he took it and revealed it simply. That's how I would compare him with others. Though they were all great Kabbalists, but in sense of revealing the Kabbalah, he's made an astonishing leap forward. We're using all of that. We're developing it, or I would say actualizing what he was saying. I know by looking at myself that I'm led to move forward in general, only to the degree I need to explain it to the world. Well, to a few degrees higher, but I'm not led to go any further. Only to the degree the world advances. I'm like a dog. The dog owner walks and lets the dog run a little bit ahead on the leash. That's how I feel myself. I'd leap forward, I don't know, with such a desire and force, but I feel that I'm tied to the world, tied up to the world, stranded. As much as the world can advance, to that degree, I'm led to move forward a few steps ahead, and that's all. Though those are significant steps, those are spiritual levels, but still no further. This heart tied to this world, I feel very sharply. I can't be free. Certainly it points to your place and your duty, your job, but that's how it is. And speaking between us, there is a huge difference in how the world began to advance forward in spurts and how it makes me capable to talk. I can hold things inside which I can't express like a mute person. And the world, let's say, made a step forward, and the words begin to appear, forms, some kind of symbols. You can express it right away. The external expression began to appear, what wasn't there before. That's how it works. Precisely because the world advances. I know it's somewhere far behind, trying to resolve its problems, terrorists, or Arabs, and what's not, on one hand, and on the other hand, all kinds of economical crisis, hurricanes, and so on. And all that gives some kind of push, and I begin to feel. So I get this, I don't know how to measure this distance. Let's say that I get 10 meters up front to be able to express things. Masses of interrelations, laws, causes, root causes connected all together to deliver a new layer, sort of a new slice of the world, which can be explained. And in that manner, I feel that I advance forward, and those slices depend on how the world advances. And how does this understanding that you can express, how does it come to you? It comes out from within me, from inside. It's an act of light. Besides, it became a common thing already. I feel how it acts. By entering, then revealing, then forming different qualities, connecting them together, binding all internal causes and results, forms in you such a model in you so that then you can talk. By small baby steps, I do that during every lesson. I can't come to the lesson and tell old stuff. Never. I always have at least an inch in front of me to advance. So that's how we live. How do you think Baal Sulam also came down from very high levels? Was it in the same manner? I don't come down. I don't. Oh, if I'm internally with what I'm expressing. Yes, but him and I, incomparable. He was at the level of the Creator. At the full level. Meaning in full volume with the entire creation. Lower and higher, meaning like this. Incorporating into himself everything. So he attained the entire path? Absolutely. Oh yeah. Not only the entire path, but even further, beyond that. 10th millennium. Okay, we need to wrap up, because I need to leave now. Can I clarify one thing? Okay. So, Baal Sulam, he was a special soul. In fact, he was like an angel. He wasn't simply Joe Schmo that all of a sudden attained. Well, no, he's not an angel. Angel is someone who is given a task. So he expresses it and executes it without putting any of his own efforts. Like a horse, a cow, a dog, or a dog, like all of those people that walk on the street. They all react to calls of nature, those signals that are awakened in them, and they act upon them. And here, a person worked on himself. He put tremendous amounts of efforts. Thus, we can't say that he is an angel. He is human. Angel is not a high level. So he was... Imagine that he came down from such high degree of understanding and he was trying to explain all that, and you admire him for revealing all that he revealed. So isn't it all some kind of talent, gift? Yes, so what? So he was saying he opened it and began to reveal it to people. So what? And you're saying that you have these impulses, that the world advances and you feel the revelation in you, so you can deliver it. As you explain it, opens up on you, and how it wasn't happening in him. How was it happening in him? What do you think when he was expressing it? From that level, I don't know. It's like you're jumping from a chair on the ground, or jumping from recently a guy jumped from the stratosphere, It's completely different methodology, technique, not comprehensible for me. But when you study him by these laces, you're simply, I study him on my level, not on the level he was. And his level is not known for me. Just as he writes about himself, if he didn't write it, then I would only say that yes, he is somewhere very high up, and where exactly I can't know, because the next higher step already felt like an infinity. You can't measure it using your tools. Thus, it is infinite, with no end, no boundaries. So, and Rabash, did he tell you about his father? No Rabash, neither Baal Sulam are accessible for us. These are the greatest souls. And the fact that we're connected with them and receive directly from them is just a great luck. For that alone, we constantly should be in the state of gratitude and awe.